Super Smash Bros. For Wii U is a great game. I enjoy playing it online, I enjoy playing with friends in the same room, I enjoy playing it by myself. But there is one mode in the game that's tedious, that goes by very quickly, and drives players insane. That's of course Cruel Smash. In the other games it was called different things, I think Cruel Brawl, Cruel Melee. Cruel Smash is where you pick a character or two characters and you play against the Mii fighters in this game. They're at top speed and strength and do very much damage very quickly. So I have a few tips here for you today on how to get by in Cruel Smash without being killed within 2 seconds. First, a few things. Choosing your character is key. Usually when I pick my favorites like Peach or Jigglypuff, the result is kind of unsatisfying. That's when I figured out. Character choice depends on a few things. So a few of these have to do with that. But also there's an exploit for this that I'll get to in a minute. Needless to say, a few of these also have to do with that exploit, and I'll talk about that at the end. Number 1. Reach is your friend. The sword users are typically favorites when it comes to reach. Marth, Lucina, Ike. These characters have long reach because they have a long weapon in their hands. Cruel Smash has 2 important challenges to it. You have to get 8 KOs with one character, and another challenge is to get 8 KOs with Lucina. So it's entirely possible to just get both by using Lucina the first time. And Lucina does have some reach, so she is a good character for this. However, I do caution you because she doesn't have a great jump, and she falls like a rock. Number 2. Counter is your friend. Once again, the sword users come into play. Ike, Marth, and Lucina all have great counters. Shulk's counter is decent, takes him out of the game for a short period, but it really does have a little bit of lag to it. Little Mac works pretty well for this, especially when his KO meter gets all the way up. The only problem is he can't jump, and I don't know, I haven't had much success with him. So far for the counter, I've noticed Ike's counter seems to do the best of all of them. He seems to hit him pretty hard, and after it, you get a chance to charge up a smash attack. Number 3, the edge is your friend. No, I don't mean like that kind of edge. I mean like, look, the Mii fighters are not good at edge guarding. They're terrible at it. They just sort of stand there most of the time, and then they come over and try and hit you a little bit. But they're just pretty bad at it. They don't even chase after you because they can't jump. They fall really easily. I think they have one jump before they just plummet. And because that's the case, jumping down, grabbing the edge is probably your best bet if they're coming at you too much. If you got a whole group of them coming at you and not just 1 or 2, yeah, you might want to just grab the edge. Number 4, down B is your friend. I shouldn't have to say this. It should be obvious, but if you get on top of the Mii fighter since they don't have a third jump, and come down on them with down B for a couple of the characters, Bowser seems to be best, by the way, it actually works pretty good. Some people have had success with Ganondorf, by the way. I haven't. I find him too slow, but whatever. Number 5, beware of footstool jumps. I can't emphasize this enough. The Mii fighters are notorious for this, so you have 2 options. 1, you avoid being near them as they try to recover. Again, they can't jump, so a good chance once they're down there, they're just going to fall anyways. So I would go with number 2. Hang on to the edge until they fall off. I mean, it's pretty useful until they come at you from the top, then you just drop down. Which brings me to the exploit. This exploit is specifically useful for the sword characters, because their sword, the reach, actually gets up over the top of the ground. So you can hit them in the platform above when you're, using your up B. Most players trying to do Cruel Smash will use Lucina to get both of the challenges at once. Because if you can get 8 with Lucina the first time, why bother doing it again with a different character? Or if you could do it with a different character, why would you go back and want to do it again with Lucina? Truth be told, I had more success with Ike than with Lucina, at first. You practice the exploit enough, within 30 minutes I started to get 6, which is pretty good. But with this exploit, you have to remember the footstool jumps are a huge problem, because if they come down on you and they jump off your head, you're just gonna fall, and Lucina's not very good at recovery anyway, so you're just gonna die. Especially on Battlefield, which is so close to the ground anyways. So, those are my 5 tips for Cruel Smash. Specifically also about the exploit, I don't know, I didn't really see much success with it. When I fought it out with Ike, I got 6 on my, I think within 15 minutes. But when I used the exploit, I got 6 with Lucina within 30. So I don't know, it's up to you. If you want to do the exploit, do it. If you want to do it with Lucina, try and get it over with in 1, go ahead. She can't jump though, so be careful of that. But I found Ike's up B to be very useful when you're on the edge and trying to recover, because you hit them all with a spinning hit, and it seems to do more and push them more than Lucina's does. But it's up to you. Your playstyle is all that matters, and what you enjoy is what matters. So figure out something that works for you and keep these tips in mind. I'm Frank Gamer. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know who you used for Cruel Smash and if you got 8. And if you did, please let me know how you did it. It's an interesting thing. It really tells you a lot about a person. Alright, stay tuned for the next video. Thanks.